Please excuse the cicadas in the background, but let me give you a quick rundown on what I did to turbocharge my 5.3. It's very minimal and basic. Nothing crazy was done here. It's a stock bottom N53, third generation, so it's 99 through like 07-ish. All I did was get Brian Tooley head gaskets, ARP head studs, pack racing valve strings, comp cam, push rods. It's got a sloppy stage 2 camshaft. None of this is really necessary to turbocharge your engine, but I would definitely recommend high quality head gaskets and head studs. And you know what? Upgraded valve springs as well, because with boost you can experience valve float. So that's all I did for the top end, as far as the head. Stock bottom end, completely stock. Map sensor, I had to switch to a CTSV 3-bar map sensor. It's actually got a stock fuel system. Right now it's like on a low, somewhere around 5 to 10 psi. I haven't noted down exactly where it's at. And I'm tuning in on HP tuners. That's really it. And as far as like plumbing and piping and stuff goes, if you don't really know how a boosted setup works, excuse the mess. This whole thing is a work in progress. That's what I'm trying to say. But here are your wastegates. This basically goes between the header and the turbo, the hot side. This basically controls how much boost you're going to produce. This is like a bypass valve. At a certain PSI, this will bypass the turbo and let exhaust dump out of the wastegate, so it prevents it from spooling up the turbo. It basically keeps your turbo in check. And these are obviously blow-off valves. Some people don't know that, but let me kind of explain it to the people that don't. Blow-off valves, basically, let's say you're going wide open throttle, your blade's open, you shut it, all this pressure from the turbo has nowhere to go, so it releases from the blow-off valve. Now this is really more beneficial in like, I don't know, let's say manual cars that don't flat foot shift. It kind of helps the turbo stay spooled up, if you want to say that, between shifts. But if you flat foot it, it doesn't really matter. You've got your people that say blow-off valves aren't even needed at all, but I'm one of those that like, it can't hurt, right? If it can't hurt, why not? And especially being this car has a turbo 350 transmission, so I stay when I'm on it, throttle stays open. I don't really need to release any pressure between shifts or anything like that. Basically, it's just when I'm cruising around town and let up the throttle, I can hear it. It makes cool noises. That's another positive, a plus side to blow-off valves. Yeah, that's really it, man. And on this setup, it's low PSI, so I'm currently not running an intercooler, but say anything more than around, I'm just going to throw a number out there. Please don't flame me for this, but like more than, let's say, 8 pounds of boost. With more boost, you're going to have more heat. You're going to need to cool that air. You're going to need an intercooler, either air-to-air. Air-to-airs go up front. Basically, it comes off the turbos, feeds the intercooler. The air goes through the intercooler, cools it, and it goes back into the throttle body. Or it can do air-to-water, which would actually have water or coolant or an ice tank, whatever kind of setup you want, circulating liquid through this intercooler to cool off the air. Now, my next step is to get a brick that goes under the lid of this Holley high ram. It's about a 4 or 5 inch thick liquid cooled brick that I can have an ice tank full of ice water and circulate water through the manifold. And once I do that, I'll be able to actually turn it up, run more than 10 pounds of boost, because right now I'm kind of limited with, heat stoke and things like that. These aluminum intakes do get really hot, so this is kind of just like blasting it around, here and there, not really hot lapping it, I guess you could say. But this is just like a fun, crazy setup that definitely turns heads. If you're wondering what kind of car this is, it is a Lexus IS 300, 2004. Front wheels are actually Mustang wheels, the FR 500 replicas. Back are Forge Star, I think D5 or something like that, with a 275/50 Mickey Thompson ET Street. These are nice and sticky. They hook really good. If you want to stick around and follow the build on this IS 300, I've just recently got it on the road like a month ago. I need to lower the back. It's extremely raked for my taste. But yeah, this is my twin turbo 5.3 liter Lexus IS 300. It's pretty unique. I plan to turn it up and just see how far I can push this. If this does blow up, I've got an extra motor right there. Excuse the mess, but I've got an extra 5.3 right there to go in this car if this one decides to give me any problems. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So basics of what you need to turbocharge your 5.3 are upgrading your heads, head gaskets, head studs, valve springs, quality head gasket. I think I already said that. 3-bore map sensor, a factory CTSV map sensor works just fine. Get you a wastegate. You got to they mentioned the oil lines. That's kind of a given, but a lot of people don't know this, so I'm going to go over like like you don't know. You got to feed your turbo oil. You have to feed your turbochargers oil. This actually comes off where the oil sending unit used to be, behind the intake manifold. This is the feed, and since this is like a crazy setup, I'm gravity draining the oil into the valve covers. As long as you drain it to a source that's lower than your turbos, you're good. A lot of people drain them into the timing cover on the bottom or the bottom of the oil pan, but it's basically just gravity that's bringing the oil down. Yeah, alright, I guess that's enough rambling for this video. Next are, I have a Turbo 350 trans, but I'm going to go Turbo 400 because I wasn't expecting to get this crazy with it. So I'm going to do a built Turbo 400 to handle more power, air to water intercooler, so I can turn up the boost and just see how far we can push this thing, man. It's a lot of fun, as is. But thanks for watching this video. Like, subscribe. See you in the next one. Later. So I promised this local guy that as soon as I finished my build, I would take it through his drive-thru. He owns like a local like burger joint. So I'm gonna take it by, maybe get a chocolate shake or something, and show him the car, because I promised him when it was done, I would take it through his drive-thru. So here I go. It's probably like a month ago when I told him that I would finish up and bring it by. This guy's really cool. He's been a local for like, shoot, probably 20, 30 years or something. But I can't wait to see his reaction. I don't know what he can see in the camera, but I hope he can see him. If not, at least hear him. I'm going to show you. He's going to have some crazy stuff to say. He's always interesting.
Fuck, finally, shit.
I told you. Remember I said I would bring it by when I'm done?
I know, you're done?
I'm done.
Hey, you drive like that, they don't give you a ticket for it?
I've been lucky so far. I've been real lucky.
I mean, you're not really doing anything. It's legal, right?
Well, there's no catalytic converters.
Oh, that's right. It's no Cadillac convertible. Is it haul ass?
Yeah, it hauls ass. It hauls a lot of ass.
What you do quarter mile?
I think I'm gonna go next Saturday to find out.
Where do you think it goes? What do you think it goes? You building it?
Maybe like high 10s.
What? Tell me.
I don't know. Maybe 10 seconds. I don't know.
10 seconds and a quarter mile?
Maybe. I don't know.
You better strap your ass down for 10 seconds.
I know. I think I need a roll cage too.
Huh?
I think I'll need a roll cage for 10 seconds.
Well, yeah, but you can try it first. Make sure all your tires good.
Yeah.
Because your ass, when it flips, you're going to die. At least put a helmet on.
Yeah. I left my wallet at my house.
No. What do you want to eat?
I just wanted a chocolate shake. Okay. You got me?
You pay me later.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Now you can turn it on. I want to hear it.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll get you next time.